How's it going? So, I just thought one thing I noticed that I do say a lot, and I think it's hilarious, is so. Maybe it's just me, maybe it's a Canadian thing, I'm not sure. But I'm going to try and work on not saying so. I just kind of stopped myself right now from saying so. What I'm doing right now is I am crafting and I'm making like bracelets. So I'll show you a few I made. Oh god, I gotta sneeze all of a sudden. Sorry. Oh god, excuse me. My apologies. So what I'm doing today, I work at 4 today. So there I go. So I'm crafting and making some bracelets. What I made is so far 3 of them. I have this one here, which the greener one here is called moss agate. These other ones that I have incorporated with them, oops, where's the, they are agate. So that's one of them. It's a really small one. I mean, there's a lot of people with smaller wrists. And then I made ones that are bigger. This has blue tiger's eye in it. I don't know, hang on. Not sure if the camera's gonna zoom in properly, but I also put in moss agate stones in there. This one's a little bit bigger. I have big wrists. I'm a pretty tall person and big boned, I guess you would say. But anyways, I like to double up bracelets. I like to wear different types of bracelets with different types of material. So like I said, this one has blue tiger's eye. I've always been interested in tiger's eye and its meaning, but as you can see, it's too small for me, but it would be for someone that has smaller wrists. Then I made another one here with another agate stone in there, and it's all blue tiger's eye. I don't know, maybe this helps if I do this. I see people doing this all the time. So, and that one's a bit smaller as well. I usually need about a 18 centimeter kind of length that would fit my wrist. I'm going to make another one here. I have amethyst stones. I don't know if you can see them or not. They're really small. How am I going to do this? I'll just hold it up like this. So that is really small amethyst circular stone. Lately I've been doing a lot of doubled up bracelets because I just think it looks sexy. I have a few of them myself here. I'm going to, sorry. This one is jade. This is one of mine I've made, and it's a double. It's longer. So, I mean, if someone wanted to wear it as a necklace, it has a small neck. I mean, it's about maybe size 16 inches, that is, not centimeters. So this is jade, and this one has zebra agate or zebra jasper. So I like to double it up and wear it as a doubled bracelet like this. So it looks really cool. And then another one I have, these are pearls that I bought and I made into a bracelet, and then I've incorporated some jasper. This is zebra jasper and some clear quartz, and then in the middle I have a black tiger's eye. These are just regular glass beads in there, but I thought it looks cool, so that one I put doubled up. I either put it like that or I can turn it around, oops, and you could just have it like so. So these are the bracelets I like to make and sell, and they actually sell pretty good. Another one, where did it go? Oh, this is one I just made, and I think it's really cool looking. This has some quartz, what do you call it? Swarovski quartz, and some shimmery other little clear glass. So that one's one of my collections I like to wear. I bought this off a girl at the farmer's market. You know, it's nice to support each other. And she has lava rocks in there, in which I do have, I think it's at the farmer's market. I made one of my own, and it's just lava rocks, and I can't remember what else I put together with it. But she's put all these different colors, and this is like the, I'm sorry, I probably say it wrong, Reiki. That is for the whole body, your system, you know, from head, your, you know, eyes, your throat, your heart, your stomach, you know, on and on and on, right? So that's a cute one I bought from her. And, you know, I like to support other crafters and stuff, right? You know, you gotta support each other. Anyways, carrying on, I put my lunch in the oven, so I'm waiting for that, and I thought, well, I'll do a video and a banter here. So what I'm going to make today, I have what is called blue dotted jasper. So I will show you a stone here. So I'll put this together. I'm not sure if I'm going to make it a double one or not, or if I'm going to incorporate another stone agate with it. I am a firm believer that Mother Earth, you know, takes care of us. All these things on this earth is put here for a purpose, for our purpose, for our well-being and health. I have to say, you know, I got more into this since last November with the crystals and stones. And personally, I have found that I feel much better. I was on like depression meds. Like when I moved back to Canada from Ireland, oops, I got a job right away, and I found a place right away, and I was really excited, you know, to have this job. And, you know, I moved into my place, and it was like the following Monday, after moving in on a Friday, I was to start my job, which, yes, I did. And I was only supposed to be, what do you call it, on the job, like training, you know, you're taken around, shown what's what, where's what, you know. And anyways, as the day went on, they asked me, because they were short staffed, if I would be interested in helping out for a few hours. And I thought, sure, you know, I could use the money. I mean, I just got back to Canada, and, you know, I was excited to learn more about this company. And it was a grain and ethanol plant. And I've worked in a place like that before, so I am familiar with the procedures and stuff. Anyhow, they asked me and this other girl, ironically, her name was Holly as well. You don't meet too many Hollies. It's not a very common name. I think more so now with the younger generation. I mean, she was younger than me. But anyways, so we were to go into this, oh, what was it called? Where they, it's a cooling system. So you go into these large bins, And it was basically spring cleanup. So, you know, they wanted these huge bins, which is probably the size of this fourplex, if not bigger. It's vast. So we go inside, and the hole is small. Like, you have to like bend over, climb in, like, you know, and make yourself small to get through. Well, I'm not a small person. Like, she can pop through that like no problem. Me, you know, I have to really bend over a lot. Continuing on, you walk on this catwalk kind of thing, and I was like, okay, I told her right away, I said, this looks very dodgy, because the catwalk was actually falling apart. And as I went further down, there's a ladder that you climb down to the bottom, and on the bottom it was like black sludge, like it was like black like this all on the bottom. And when she went to the bottom, her boots, you know, went up to, you know, a good portion of her shin, so it was pretty deep, fairly deep. So she started, you know, using like a squeegee that's like yay long, and you just push it, and it pushes the liquid black sludge, you know, down this kind of drop thing. I don't even know how deep that drop was. I'm just so glad I didn't fall down that drop. Going on here, so she's down there, and I said to her, I said, is this catwalk supposed to go like right to the end? And well, yeah, it was supposed to. The other end broke. It was like gone. It was like broken. So she's like, well, can you go get the hose? So her and I, and then there was a guy that came to come and help, right? He was on the outside. I said, we got to grab the hose and drag it from that building to here. And so we did that. And she's in there doing what she's doing, squeegeeing the floor. And so we go back in, him as well. And I was like, oh my God, like the 2x4s, and they're like this thick, they were bowing. And I'm like, oh my God, this is scary. And I told him, I said, this doesn't look good. And then all of a sudden there was like 2 more people coming in, standing on this catwalk. And I'm like, I don't think we all should be on this. I just had this gut feeling. And I'm like I'm going back. Just as I turned, too late, the catwalk that I was on, another guy was on, and I'm like, you need to like step on the outside, because I'm stepping on this one, and it's like we're too heavy, like, you know. Too late. There was like a crossbar like this, another piece. Sorry, that was my alarm. It's my lunch. So I'm just going to quickly finish my story here. The catwalk gave way, and I grabbed that cross thing, and I thought, if I grab that real quick, because it was like quick, you know, like all these thoughts in my head. I'm like, oh my God, because it was at least close to a 6-foot drop. The guy over there, he managed to hold on, so he didn't fall, like, you know, it was just, but I did. I went down. There was like wood everywhere. My legs got entangled and stuff in these plywood, like 2x4s. I went to the ground. I landed on my right knee, and that was excruciating pain. It was like to my knee, and then somehow I bounced and landed on my left hip, and I thought, oh my God, I broke my knee and my hip, which my hip didn't hurt too bad, right? But it bruised up massively and looked terrible. My knee didn't look like much, but I ended up tearing my meniscus. And I was off for about like 3 months. I was on physio and all that stuff, and it was traumatizing. because all I could see and remember is the black sludge. Like when I fell, it was like all over my face and I could just see it. So for a long time I would have nightmares and all that. This was just recent. This was just like a couple of years ago, right? And so, yeah, I just like was devastated. Everyone was like, "Oh, your hip," like, and I'm like, "No, that hurts, but my knee is the one that was killing me." So to this day, my knee still kind of hurts and clicks and stuff. And going on, I had to make a decision. I couldn't live in that small town, even though it was my mom's, like on my mom's side's family kind of hometown. I just, you know, people, when you're in need, you just don't find the support and stuff, right? But yeah, that's when I ended up moving to Prince Rupert, and it's lovely. I love living there. And I'm the type of person, I am a migratory person. I will move. That is hence the reason why I want to buy a camper van, because I will be traveling and I want to do that for the next 4 or 5 years, and I will be eventually buying a home that I can reside in. I mean, because I'm not a spring chicken or anything like that. So, but anyways, thank you for watching and listening to me banter and stuff. I'm almost done the bracelet that I'm making here. I gotta go get my lunch before it starts burning. So ciao, cheers, hi nish nish magwitch and all that. And hey, I went to Amsterdam and I loved it. If you have a chance, go and visit it. Bye.